Johnny's father was a laborer who could hardly make ends meet each month. And his mother was chronically ill, and they never seemed to have enough money to pay for all the doctor bills and medical expenses. And life for Johnny was a series of small apartments with second and third hand furniture, hand-me-down clothes, and meager meals. When Johnny became a teenager, all he wanted was to escape his poverty. And he did it. He focused on school and hard work. And with good luck, by the time he was 40, he achieved the American dream. He had amassed a considerable portfolio, had a very respectable job, had a beautiful home, and he had enough money to live comfortably for the rest of his life. And his childhood poverty was just a fading memory. Then Johnny's father died. His mother had died years years before that. And when his father died, Johnny really thought his dad was a failure. After the funeral, Johnny went to his dad's apartment, small apartment, and he was ashamed, he was embarrassed by the rickety old furniture, the faded and stained wallpaper, and the meager possessions of his father that now were his final estate. So Johnny looked through the apartment, and he, in a closet, found a box that was labeled Christmas stuff. So he took the box out, and he started looking through it, and he found the papier-mâché angel that always adorned the top of their little Christmas tree every year. And he found the construction paper ornaments that he and his mother had crafted so many years ago, and some colored balls for the tree, as well as some colored lights that were now wrapped in faded newspaper. And he took out the manger, the family manger that was always there under the tree. And he unwrapped carefully each of the little figures that were now also wrapped in faded newspaper. And for a moment or two, Johnny relived the joy of those early Christmases with his family. That was before he knew how poor they were. And as he was putting these things back into the box, he was overcome with a sense of sadness. And then he noticed an envelope that was taped to the bottom of the manger scene. And this envelope was addressed to him. So he took the envelope out, and there was a letter written in his dad's handwriting. And it was dated Christmas, 1955, almost a month after Johnny was born. And the letter read, "Hi, Johnny. I'm your daddy. I can't tell you how long I've wanted to say those words. What does it mean to be your daddy? I've never been that good with words, but I'll try. Being your daddy means picking you up after you've fallen. It means holding you tight when you're afraid. And it means loving you with all my heart. I can't tell you, Johnny, how much joy you have brought to your mom and to me into our lives. A week before your mom and I got married, the doctor told us that we could never have children on our own because of your mom's many physical ailments. Johnny, we were devastated. That night, we knelt down, as we did every night after, and prayed to God for a miracle. And day followed day, and month followed month, and year followed year. And then finally, on December the 8th of this year, you were born, to everyone's surprise. Johnny, you truly are a Christmas miracle. And you have made Christmas mean so much more to us. And so, Johnny, I'll never be rich. But if God has brought us to you, I know he'll be with us all our lives. And we'll always have each other. And that's much more than I ever expected or ever deserved. I want you to remember, Johnny, who you are and where you came from and how much you are loved. Never forget the blessings of Christmas, because you are one of them, our Christmas miracle child. Your loving Daddy. Tears started rolling down Johnny's cheek as he clutched in his hand the most valuable piece of paper that he ever held. And he realized then how rich his parents were. And he realized also how poor he had become. Epiphany, like the Magi searching for the King of the Jews, Epiphany means our life search for meaning in our life, for purpose in our life, our search for God and for the things of God. And Epiphany asks us to consider, what stars do we use to chart our course to find what we desire most in our hearts? And are those stars the stars of wealth, power, fame? They won't lead us to what we desire most of all in the depths of our being. But if those stars are justice, mercy, forgiveness, peace, love, compassion, and service of others, we will find the real treasure in life. It's never too late for us to discover, like Johnny did late in his life, to discover that the real treasures of life are the things of God. I have a little prayer I'd like to share. I entitled this prayer, The Gift of the Magi. Jesus, Lord, the nations come to bring you worship in awe. Son of Mary, Son of God, on bended knee we fall. You are God, yet born a babe, lying in Bethlehem's cave. Amidst the darkest gloom of night, you have come to save. King of kings and Lord of lords. The Magi bring you gifts, frankincense, gold, and also myrrh, star-led through the mist. What will I bring as my gift to you, O Savior King? My faith, my love, my prayer, my life. These are the gifts I bring. Bless our lives with hope and peace. Then our hearts will sing. Let mercy, love, and also joy be the gifts you bring.